and this is my name. Yeah. So before I start, I'd like to thank you guys for joining. I think I'm seeing another person. Please, if you're just joining, say hi and tell us your name on the comment section. Thank you so much. Do well to also share our link, the link, so that others can be part of this free training. That's the link there. And then kindly tell us where you're joining us from. Thank you so much. So this is what is copywriting. Copywriting is the activity or occupation of writing the text of advertisement or publicity materials. The second paragraph is as copywriting generally entails writing as a whole. For example, writing of articles, theses, and what have you. So it's just what I've explained earlier, right? Copywriting can be done by any person, right, who wishes to write or learn how to write per se, right? So it generally entails us being able to pen down our write-up, be it for official purposes or non-official purposes. So that's what copywriting is all about. So the challenging parts, right? The challenging parts into writing might not necessarily be the idea of what to write on, right? For some, it might not be the right usage of words, or even how to check for references for those who do it for educational purposes, or even how to check for plagiarism. Those might not be the challenging part. But regardless of whatever writing challenge you might be having, for those who have been writing before now, regardless of whatever challenge you might be having, this course is for you, because it covers a whole lot. So what we're going to be teaching you is I can call it a spice on the cake for those of you who have encountered softwares like Grammarly, who have used softwares like Grammarly, right? So I call this is icing on the cake, because you're going to say a lot of things you've never encountered before. So we're just going to jump into those apps that we seemingly know and those ones that we're yet to know, right? That can help us write very easily, faster, and then smarter as well. So there are more. For starters, and because this class is free, I'll be introducing you to 7 apps that will help you write easily, fun-filled, and faster and smarter, whatever. What have you? Sorry. So number 1, we have Grammarly. Almost everybody knows Grammarly. Number 2, we have Qbolt, we have Evernote, we have Rhymezone, we have Canva, we have WebFX, Idea Generator, and we have WordTune. So each and every one of these apps does one or two that can help your writing skills, right? That can help your writing skills. But for this free class, we're not going to be doing each and every one of them. We will only be focusing on number 2, the Qbolt. So let's just get into what Qbolt is. What is Qbolt all about? What is it about this Qbolt, right? What is it about this Qbolt? So of course there are tons of other apps, just like I mentioned earlier. There are tons of them, but this is what I actually call Qbolt. Is one of the apps I call you pay for one, right, and then you get 10. That's how Qbolt is. So 7 listed rest as are permanent and easy. They are permanent and easy ones to use, right? So a whole lot of us already know how to use Grammarly. Qboat in itself is the spice of life itself, because Qboat has features of Grammarly and every other thing that you're going to be getting, you're going to be seeing today, that I'm going to be showing to you. So what the purpose of Qboats, right? What are its functions? It helps you paraphrase, it helps you check for plagiarism, it helps you do the grammar checking, it helps you generate citations for educational purpose, those ones that are right for educational reasons. It helps you summarize. It helps you summarize. It helps you to co-write also. So, like I said, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to be jumping into this, and let's get this ball rolling. So, how to use Qboat? First off, I'm sharing my screen. How to use Qboat? All you need to do is go to your web browser and type Qboat, right? And go to the site itself. So when you open Qboat up, this is the first interface. This is what you see. Right? And that's what is definitely on the slide. Like every other app, what you should do is to sign up. Even if you don't sign up, you could actually use it for free without signing up. So, like I said, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to be jumping into this. Yeah, so let's just go back to our slide. Yeah, so we're just going to be taking them one after the other. You have paraphrasing. Let me go back to the interface. So by the left side of this, at the left side of this web application, you're going to be seeing every other thing that Qboat helps you to achieve, right? You're going to be seeing the paraphraser, just as I've listed on the slide, the grammar checker, the plagiarism checker, co-writer, summarizer, citation generation. And then at the end of this training, I'm going to be showing you how to add it to your Chrome extension and your Chrome and your Word as an extension, so for easy usage. So we're just going to go for paraphrasing. What's paraphrasing and how does Qboat works on paraphrasing? Qboat helps you change the context of your grammar and transfer grammatical ownership to the user in question. How it works: you simply copy and paste. So let's say you have a test. Let's say you're doing the research, and at the left side of this web application, you're doing a research on election in Nigeria, and then you get to, like every other person, you get to go to Google and search for what you're looking for, and then you pick a particular article or a journal you'd like to copy from, or whatever site you want to copy from. Let's open this, for instance. Go here and copy a certain paragraph, right? Copying this is not bad, because for every other topic that you're planning to write on, or for every other title you're planning to write on, it has already been done. But where writing becomes original is when you try to make this thing yours. Now this is where Qboat comes in. What Qboat does for you is it paraphrases the word. It changes every other grammar in that text just to make that work original, to make it your own. You have to own each and every other each of the sentence or whatever you're writing, so as not to go against the law of plagiarism and what have you, right? So all you need to do is go there, copy whatever it is that you want, and then just paste it, right? and then just paste it. But then you can see that we're having 133 words out of 125. Okay, so for the free version on Qboat, it allows just 125 words. But if you upgrade to the premium, you'd have an unlimited access. What I mean by an unlimited access is you could actually copy a whole page, right? 2 pages or 3 pages, and then paraphrase everything at once. But since we're using the free version, we have to look for where there's a paragraph and then stop there, just for exemplary purposes. So all you need to do now is just click on this paraphrase button, and then what Qboat does for you is it changes every other thing in this grammar. It changes the context of this grammar, just like I've said on our slide. Now on paraphrasing, you have options to the modes of how you want your words to appear. So there's the fluent, there's the standard, there's the fluency, there's the formal, there's the creative, there's the expand, there's the shorten. It depends on what you're writing on, right? So if let's say what you're doing is very formal, then you need to click on the formal button. So when the AI wants to paraphrase your work, it goes straight to paraphrasing it in a formal context, right? So it depends on what you're writing. You want it to be fluent, you want it to be simple, you just want something very simple. You click on it. You want it to be highly creative for those of us who are content creators, say for an advertising company, or say for a company that wants so much awareness or something, Okay, yeah. And then for expand, you want something very mind blowing, very grammatically something very, very big per se. Let me use that word. I'm sorry. So, and then we also have the shorten. You want your words to be shortened. You don't want to say so much things, but then you want to pass the same information as well, right? So this is all what Qboat does on the paraphrasing level for us. I know this is awesome. Then when it finishes paraphrasing, you can see rephrase. You can do it 1,000 times, right? You can do it more than one times if you're not okay with the words. And then take note of all the other line and the words showing blue. The words showing blue indicates that there are changes that have not been made, right? So you could actually go back and rephrase or change them yourself. You can, instead of leaving it on, you can click on it, and then they will give you options on what to click on what to choose rather, sorry. And then you can change them. So this is how Qboat works. When you're done paraphrasing, all you need to do is just to click on this button. You copy, and then you paste on whatever place you want to effect that. You want to effect the paraphrasing results. So that's how it works. So this is Qboat's paraphrasing interface, just like what we've been learning so far. So the other, we're just going to jump on the other one, grammar checker. So what it does is, just as the word implies, grammar checker, Qboat helps you eliminate grammatical errors. All you need to do is copy your text, just like paraphrasing, paste on your valuable board space. I'm going to show you the interface for grammar checker on Qboat. Paste them there, and then click on fix all errors, right? Let's say you were typing, you were working on something, right? You had an assignment to do, and you were typing from your head, or as a writer, you have been typing and you want to check all your grammars. You want to make sure all your errors are fixed. You want to make sure you're saying the right thing. You want to make sure the right spellings are there, right? Qboots is a very handy tool to help you check those things. So all you need to do is copy your test and paste on your available board space, and then click on fix all errors. You can also paraphrase your fixed test on the same board, right? Let me go to the interface. So okay, so this is how the grammar checker looks like. Let's just go to the grammar checker. So all you need to do when you want to use grammar checker is come to the left side of the application, and then click on grammar checker, and then this is how it looks like. Like I said earlier, all you need to do is copy and then paste your test. We're going to be using this test. So since this test is already correct, right? Okay, but there's an error there. There's an error. So there's an error. Let me include another error so that we can have so many other things to fix. Let me just make more errors. Yes. Let's make more errors so we can. Cool. Yeah. So there you go. All you need to do, let's say you're done writing, all you need to do is copy, right, and then paste here on the grammar checker, and then, like I said, click on fix all errors, right? So it's fixing the errors for you, fixing the errors for us. When it's done fixing the errors, you would no longer see the underlined, the red underlined words. Okay, so this is it. You can see the results here. It's now 0 errors. That is to say everything has been fixed, right? All you need to do now is copy right here, or you can use your mouse and copy and then paste on wherever you want to paste this work. So like I said in this slide, on this grammar checker interface, you can also paraphrase your test there as well. You can see below on your right hand the paraphrase text button. You can click on it and paraphrase the test, and then you copy again, and then you copy again. It takes you back to your paraphraser, and then you copy again. So that is for paraphrasing and grammar checker. We'll just move because we don't have time, is not really on our side. We're supposed to end this webinar by 12 p.m. So plagiarism checking on Qboots. For those who are scholars, and those of us who are scholars, and those of us who are still learning, right? Who are in school doing one educational work or the other, this is very, very, very important for you, right? So most of us, what we do is when we finish writing our project, we carry our project work to go and give to one person, and the person will bill us a large amount of money to come and pay for plagiarism checking. And I'm not just saying it. This happens in Nigeria, yeah, right? So one of my friends just finished her project, and they're telling her to pay 20,000 naira just to check for plagiarism. Now this is where Qboots, I know a lot of people don't know about this. This is where Qboots serves you like amazingly well. Okay, so there's no on Qboots, the plagiarism checking function is not free, right? It's not free, but it's still very affordable. Unlike you going to pay 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira to just check for plagiarism. How can you be doing a project and you're spending so much money on just checking plagiarism? I don't think that's fair, right? So all you do is go to the app and then click on plagiarism checking. It will show you to upgrade. It takes little or no money from you, right? For a whole month, you can subscribe for just how much? $9.9. And then for a whole year, it even gets better when you have to pay for those of us who are scholars, for those of us who are directors in um, in schools, for those of us who are teachers, you're going to be having to write one or two times, right? All it's a better plan for you, because the longer the plan choice you go for, the smaller the amount you get to pay, right? So for every month you get to pay 4.17 US dollars, and that is so minimal. That is minimal. Monthly you're paying 9.95. That's around 5,000 naira. So you can see that you're saving yourself a huge amount of money, which is okay. So if you were supposed to pay 20,000 naira for just one check, just one project, right, you're going to be having to save 15,000 naira, and then on top of it you're going to be able to check more plagiarism more plagiarism on other works, not just one again, right? So this is actually a very good platform for you. This is actually a very good platform for you. If anybody's if you're a student, or if you're a lecturer, or if you are if you do any educational write up whatsoever, then you need keyboards. You need it, because I for sure know that plagiarism almost everywhere is not free, but then you have it at your beck and call for a very minimal price, right? So this is how the interface looks like when you are about to upgrade. For this class, since it's free just for exemplary purpose, we're going through the paid version, right? But we are always open to get your we're always open to give you a one-on-one class, on a face-to-face class, or an online in-depth class, not free anymore. You're going to have to pay for it, on how to go about using plagiarism, how to read your plagiarism check marks and the rest, how to identify your errors, and how to make corrections afterwards. A whole lot of things to learn. But then we're just going to be talking about keyboards and all its importance to us as writers and upcoming writers, or just enthusiasts. So we've gone through paraphrasing, we've gone through grammar checking, we've also gone through plagiarism checking. Now we're going to co-writing on keyboards. Co-writing is an all-in-one writing tool, right? So I'm just going to go straight to the interface to show you all I'm talking about. So what co-writing does for you is brings almost all the features in one platform. So in one platform you can do so much. You can paraphrase, you can summarize, you can analyze, right? You can have a note, jot down. You can see it here. You can have a notebook, right, where to get your bookmarks, and then you can also do your citations there as well. So this is what the co-writer platform is all about, right? So it's you can upload here your documents, you can paste, right, and then you can paste without formatting as well. So sorry. So this is all what co-writer does for you. Like I said, there's more in-depthness to keyboard and all these other functions that have to do with co-writing and the rest. But okay, so let me hi guys. So if you've been here along and you've been following us, just say hi. I know it's just one person we have on ground, but just say hi so that we would know you're participating with us, you're in this with us, you're still here per se. So this is the interface for co-writing, just like I showed you, right? And this is all it entails. Then for summarizing on keyboard, this is best used for shortening long tests. You want something to be very short. You're having to copy Okay, let's say you went ahead doing your research, you copied something very, very massive and very long, and you know that what you want or what you be presenting is something that is supposed to be short, right? This is what Keyboard does for you. It summarizes for you. It shortens your words for you. So like every other function on Keyboard, all you need to do is click on the summarizer, right? Click on it, paste your text, and then summarize, right? So yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. And just like the is it the grammar checker, or yes, just like the grammar checker, you can also paraphrase while you're done with your summarizing. Yes, so this is the interface as well, right? This is the interface for summarizing. So let's say, okay, let's just do a rundown. Something that is supposed to be short, right? Okay, so let's just use the summarizer. We still have our test here, and then it brings out words, keywords that has to do. Okay, so Qbot is very, 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 very intelligent, very intelligent. So when you copy a particular text, right, particular paragraph, it outlines the keywords that you're trying to talk about, you're trying to discuss rather, right? You can even use it as a title creator. You can use it as a title creator as well, right? So this is all what it entails. You can see below that what we copied is resonating around National Assembly, federal level, Nigerians and Nigeria, as you can see it outlined there. So what you do is, you want it centered around this, you pick it, right? You click on it, and then you summarize. If you want it centered around federal level, you click on that, and then you summarize. You should keep in mind is always check, right? Always check that those things you're trying to paraphrase, trying to summarize, or you're trying to, you're trying to change, make sure that you are giving they're saying the same thing, you're giving the same information, you're not drifting away from whatever that is the goal, right, of your write-up. So let's just move to the next one, citation. Citation on Keyboard to help you make references the right way. And this is still also for our education people and our scholars and those who are still in school, right? So citations on Keyboard will help you make references the right way and required way from an assignment or project brief instruction. So the citation interface has a drop-down box, which I'm going to show you. It allows you to make a pick of different kinds of referencing style. We have different kinds of referencing style. It depends on your school, and then the instruction from your project brief. And I mean, the project brief is the instruction that was given you in regards to an assignment, in regards to a project, in regards to whatever. They might tell you, okay, you're using a referencing upper referencing style. They can tell you Harvard, they can tell you MLA, they can tell you ACM, etc. All our scholars, they know what I'm talking about. So this is just how it is, right? So also, when generating a citation, you either click on the custom button that allows you fill in all the necessary details. So I'm just going to go there. I don't want to bore us and show us how this thing works. So this is how it is. This is the interface for citing, right? Citing on Keyboard. So all you do is, you have two options, right? It can help you generate citations. All you need to do is copy the URL from wherever you're getting your source, copy it and then paste it there, and then just click on cite. Right, when you click on cite on this button, it gives you the answer. It just drops it down here where you have the compose. And if you don't want to do it that way, you could also click on compose and then type the title of whatever you're writing on, put the author's name, put his middle name, just fill in all this stuff, and then save your citation. That is another way to get things done. Yes, to get citation generated. And then, just like I said, by your right hand side is a drop down button where you could choose the style of referencing, your citation style, right? This is it. So it depends on the instruction you've been given, right? You choose, and then it does the magic for you. So this is an amazing platform for writers. This is the interface I've just shown you. So we're just going to be quick on this. We're moving. So how to add? So we're done. Really, we're done. We've gone through paraphrasing, we've gone through grammatic checking, we've gone through plagiarism checking, we've gone through co-writing, we've gone through summarizing, we've gone through citation generation. And now I'm just going to show you how to add this web app as an extension to your browser and also your Word. All you need to do, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is click on the Chrome extension or whatever extension you're using, whatever browser you're using. It takes you there, and then you click on add to browser, and then add extension. So it's just embedded in your web browser. So when you're done downloading, all you need to do is click on it and then make the extension active. Also, yes, see it here. Amazing. So it's still the same thing for your Word. All you need to do is click on the extension, Word extension. It takes you to add, and then it takes you to add. Click on the Word extension. If you don't have a license, you can see that I don't have a licensed Word document, so that's why this is not working. But if you have yours, right, all you need to do is click on the Word extension. Just as it applies to your web browser, it also applies to your Word as well. It's a very simple step to take. It's just like every other interface, right, that you're used to. The principles of designs are cut across, so it's not something that will confuse you when you get there. They are very friendly and self-explanatory. So this is what we've taken you through now. So yes, this is it. We want to say a big thank you. This was Omitted. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined us. But then before we say our goodbyes, I would like to know if you've learned anything new, and then if you have any questions for us, you could throw it to us. You could send in your questions. You could type on the comment section, right, or speak up as well. Hello.